Yo, you're tuning in to the breakdown where we are breaking down the liquor. We are breaking down something so smooth, so great, so sexy. He bringing something different to the city, man. We got the homie Bennie Redd on the show today.
What's up, y'all? Appreciate y'all.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Come, man.
Yeah, man. I'm your boy, CEO Soulo.
Yo, I'm Ashley Booker.
And we are about to break down the spirit.
Oh, yeah. Let's
The
get
spirit.
to it. Let's get to
Spirit
it.
industry, baby.
Yep.
Let's do it.
I found out that the spirit industry, that's beer, wine, vodka, cognac, scotches, whiskeys, liquors, is 43% of the world's economy. When I found that out,
Yeah.
I said I just want a little bit. That was it right there.
Right.
That's when it got me. Right there.
Right.
So that's what made me really get deep into it. And
That's
then
dope.
I'm an athletic nerd, so I like to read and research and I
Yeah.
love doing all that.
See, that's dope.
Yeah.
See, I'm not the nerd. But I do understand how you started off with the football thing, and then you went to Applebee's, and then to say you got 15 years of cocktail mixologist, right? You're
Yeah.
a mixologist.
Yeah.
You the shit.
Yeah.
So that's what you got
Yeah.
out there. You got a mixologist instead of a bartender.
Yeah.
That's dope. And a little bit break down as far as like picking this to be the bottle. Like what took all that?
Well, my wife, she actually came up with the bottle design.
Mhm.
And then from the bottle design, I started playing with the logos.
Right.
The first logo that I had, it was kind of cheesy, but it was my first brand, so I really didn't know what to expect, what to do.
Right.
But I actually had a meeting. You know, shout out to Nitty and Lowe's.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
actually, took me to New York, and I had a meeting with Emery.
Mm.
Showed Emery the bottle. The first thing he said was, I freaking love that bottle.
That's hard.
But that label is cheesy. It got to go. I said, okay.
This label?
No, not this label.
Oh, it was the
This
first.
is the very first one.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
my
was
very first
about to say
label.
shit.
Yeah, no, he saw my very first label. So I was like, okay. So what I did was I went back to the drawing board. I used that as, just like how a coach would tell me.
Yeah.
All right, Benny, you running the rock good, but you ain't hitting the hole like you know you're supposed
Right,
to.
right.
And that's how I received it.
Right.
So I went back to the drawing board, and then I really started digging and understanding marketing and
Right.
branding.
Right.
Right.
Certain colors attract the consumer. Certain fonts attract the consumers.
Yeah.
To put you on a high price point or to put you in a price point where your product is moving. So I found the font that Kettle One uses, Belvedere. It's Kettle One, Belvedere, Absolute, and Tom Ford.
Mm.
So I found that font, and then I just added my flair to it to make it look real clean.
Right.
And then when it comes with the rose, we did start like with a black rose, but then the team was like, that's death. So I'm like, okay, I get it. So I was like, let's just go with the red. Benny Redd. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking so deep into everything.
Yeah. You overlooked that one.
That's the
Yeah.
that's the only thing I
Yeah,
overlooked.
That
So,
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So what I did was we made the rose red. Shout out to my god sister Genesis
Right.
Omega. She was like, bro, just make it red.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, cool, you right. And then once I put it all together, that was it.
Right.
I was like, yeah, this it.
There's some legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
oh, yeah. It's
This is
eye-catching.
legacy.
It's
Yeah.
eye-catching, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but like people, in the when it comes to marketing, they don't understand that the reds, the blues, the greens, the golds, it's what is appealing to the consumer.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
To attract them.
Right. It
Now-
attracts them, evokes energy, all that.
Yeah,
Like
so-
colors are linked to a lot.
Yes, it is. And then them fonts, that's what really blew my mind. I didn't know that the font. Well, I knew, but I didn't know that the font can make or break a brand.
Oh, yeah.
So, because I started with Old English. You know, everybody like Old English.
Yeah.
I thought it looked good, but he was like,
I ain't started drinking until I met Ashley. I used to drink wine.
"Oh, okay."
I used to drink straight wine.
Shout out to the old Soulo.
I used to wear baseball caps and drink wine. And I
who
was
the fuck
skinny
is
as
this
hell.
guy?
Like,
Who is this guy?
Dude?
Get him out of the
This is
studio.
Not the same. And I was an artist. But like it's something that you and Ashley have in common that I couldn't wait for you to come on the show because I was like, yo, you got your own liquor, and Ashley used to be a part of the liquor, and y'all all used to be at Sub-Zero, not even knowing that y'all was around each other. That is
Yeah,
amazing.
no idea.
Absolutely,
Had
absolutely.
Eating
no
buffalo
idea.
burgers and stuff.
Yeah,
You know what
I had
All
the
that,
double burgers.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. So, like, how was that experience working with
Oh man,
Sub-Zero?
and so that's when I really learned the vodka.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like to know that they had. I'm kind of getting chills talking about
Yeah,
that's
that's hard. Hey, this your baby, man.
Yeah, it actually changed everything.
Yeah.
To know that I'm working at a bar that's ranked top 5 in the country.
Oh yeah.
They have 568 different vodka brands.
Right.
That's when you really can understand your product.
Mm.
Cause every night we were drunk.
Definitely.
Every night we
I
worked.
agree.
We were freaking drunk. But it allowed me to know what I liked, what the consumers like, what
Yeah.
they don't like.
Yeah.
Like how you specifically said, so the harshness.
Man.
One thing that I learned that women are 72% of the spending capital when it comes to vodka.
True.
And the one thing that they really like to not taste is the harshness.
Whew. I just saw my wife take 3 shots of your brand.
Yeah.
She barely could take 1 shot. So I know it's smooth.
Yeah, so that was one of the main things that
Yeah.
I had to perfect
Yeah.
because I didn't want anyone saying anything about my baby. Like,
Mm-hmm.
man, your baby too harsh, man. I can't take no.
Right.
I'm be honest, as an athlete, you don't mind the constructive criticism, but if you're a perfectionist, you're going to do your greatest to perfect it to make sure
So
that
true.
it's
Oh, yeah.
on point.
So
Oh
true.
yeah. Oh yeah.
No, you're
yeah.
right. You're right. And so you had somebody over there training you. You want to give him a
Yeah.
shout out? I
Yeah.
know you want to
Oh
shout
yeah,
him out.
so I'm gonna give a shout out to Derek Gamblin.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Derek.
His brother Jeremy, his other God, what's the other brother?
Lucas.
Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
The Beatties. Shout
Yeah.
out to them.
Yep.
Jeremy Beatty. He was the general manager for Whiskey House
Yeah.
and Sub. But Jeremy, he knew I had something too.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Like when I was working on it, he just saw the grind. He saw me
Right.
interacting with China. Like he saw me do the intricate, small, detailed work
Right.
to get it done. And shout out to him for just keep feeding me the business side
Yeah. Yeah.
of the industry, and just and meeting so many different people working this up. If you didn't get an opportunity to experience Sub-Zero,
Right.
you missed it.
Oh, you missed the whole era.
You
here.
missed
the whole
it.
era here.
And that's where I really learned how to create an experience.
Right.
So that's with my brand. I like to make sure we create experiences. That's what I
Right.
like to say to my team. Okay, yeah, we got to create an experience. What type of experience can we create?
Right.
Whether that be with the taste, whether that be with looking at the bottle, holding the bottle, when
Right.
we're doing events, what will make that event an experience to where they can go back and say, man, I went to a Bennie Redd situation, man. It was beautiful.
I can say it.
Yeah, like so.
I've been to your.
Yeah, I
it was
love-
amazing.
So people have no idea, like the things that I have in my mind. Like I'm really so deep into it to where I have commercial treatments typed out from 6 and 8 years ago. I still have them typed out, written out. I also have the way that I want to actually do the launch party typed out, written
Right.
out. I wrote it out. I wrote it down. Then I typed it,
Yeah.
and I got to store it. So I know exactly what I want and what I'm looking for.
That's fire.
Oh
man.
yeah, that's fire, man.
That's fire. So you got the bottle. You put your own money into it.
Every dime.
every dime.
I
Shout out to that.
How much?
Shout out to that.
You wanna get into that?
Yeah, I don't got no problem with that.
Okay, cool. Because I'm going in.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, cool. How much to start out?
It took me, and I'm still not even done yet. I got to be honest and transparent. 275,000 out of my own pocket.
Shoot. I'm trying not to cuss.
Yeah,
Shoot.
and that's just
Oh my
out of my
God.
own pocket. Like,
Yeah.
man, y'all. Yeah, that was out of my own pocket.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? And then as time kind of went on, I did acquire, a smaller investor.
Mhm.
But,
The first one's always be the challenging one,
yeah,
right?
yeah. So like,
Yeah.
I appreciate him a lot for seeing it.
Yeah.
And then, but as you know, everybody's not equipped for the longevity.
You can
of
see
the
it, but you can't understand it.
Boom.
You know
That's
what
what
I'm
it
saying?
was. Like he saw it.
Yeah.
He saw the vision. He was in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And then as time kind of went on in this industry, it'll go up and then it'll go down.
Go down quick.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
me understanding it and having the wherewithal to outlast it,
Right.
that ain't gonna slow me down.
Yeah. It make you stronger, right?
Yeah, that's all it's
Yeah.
doing, because all I'm doing is perfecting my craft even more.
That's
Yeah.
it.
This how I perceived it and received it. The more time, so I'm a spiritual person.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong, I don't go to church or whatnot, but I'm a very spiritual person.
Right.
If things slow down, that means God is trying to show me, or my ancestors in the spirit world is trying to show me something that I am missing.
Right.
So I need to go back to the drawing board or go back to the board to perfect something better.
Right. Yeah.
So that's how I receive it. It's not I'm losing anything. It's I'm gaining more knowledge. I'm gaining more wisdom within the industry or
Yeah.
just
That's it.
or just within what I'm doing.
Right.
So that's how I receive it. And the more and more time I get time to perfect it, the better and better
Right.
it grows. The more and more they see the growth in it.
So you done had the investor and you put your own money up, and now we getting into the meetings to get
Yeah.
more people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now break that down. Going to meet with these guys that
man.
know it all.
So this
That know it all and gonna tell you how your liquor supposed to be.
so
Yeah.
when I go into these meetings, I kind of like to take a buffer with me.
Yeah, for sure.
And whether that be my wife or one of my colleagues, and actually one of my colleagues, she's a white female.
Right.
So I let them lead the conversation, because if I come in, I was told this, but I understood it and I respected it. It wasn't
Yeah.
like nothing negative. It just was, I
It's
respected
business.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, the guy was saying, if you come in and all of what you know, and you pretty much are countering everything that they're saying, and you are right,
Mm-hmm.
won't nobody do business with you.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I didn't get it, because I felt at the time, because I just didn't understand.
Right.
If I'm a student of the industry on the business side, to make sure you know how to get your capital back and the profit margins, how is it that they don't want to do business with me? He said, because they may come off as you're a know-it-all,
Yeah.
but you're not a know-it-all. You just know your business,
Just know
and this
your
is your
stuff.
baby.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
you
it.
know your
And
stuff.
It's just the God for honest truth. Because I'm a man of color,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of them can't receive
Right.
what you're saying to
Yeah.
them, and you know more than what they know. All
Yeah.
they know is, I got the money that you looking for.
That's it.
Yeah,
So
so
you
That's
gotta
it.
dumb it down a little bit.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it'd be hard for me
Yeah, for sure.
to dumb it down. So that's
Yeah.
why I'll send a buffer,
Yeah,
or I have
yeah.
a buffer come with me, and I just sit back.
That's
kinda,
some game right
Well,
there.
what you got to, because like people invest in people, and that's like the
Yeah.
lesson people learn as you start to go up the ladder.
Right.
Man, people can have a shit idea. You know, the right people gonna give you the bag.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And so therefore, a lot of times, like whoever tells you that about being a know-it-all is correct, because it's weird. It's like people just kind of want to just see you relax and chill and more like okay, like
Yeah.
more like friend, like it's real, it's chummy. It's
Yeah.
like it's a boys club. So
Yeah.
therefore, it's like it's a situation where it's
I
like,
want to welcome you in type.
well,
shit.
just I just want to hang out with you. If I
Yeah.
like this dude, I'll give him the money. I mean, because it's like this. A lot of times, like especially seasoned investors do understand that the missing gap between a lot of great ideas is just the proper funding, right?
Yes,
Right.
So
Yes.
therefore, I mean, of course, you got to have a great CEO, which I feel like you already are, or you wouldn't be in the rooms.
Yeah.
So I kind of can equate that to music. It gets to a certain level to where once you get into certain rooms, you're at a certain level. Everybody's good. Everybody got an idea. These people, whoever they are, especially big, you know, if you talking about VC firms or people who have who operate like a VC, just have a
Right.
lot of money working
Right.
for themselves.
Yeah.
They are used to seeing pitches and ideas. I mean, in every field, in every genre, everything.
Yeah.
So then, really, how do they really differentiate what they're going to put the money into? You know,
Right.
and 9 times out of 10, what it comes down to, the harsh truth is that it's who do they like?
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, and it's not because they're going to see a lot of great ideas. They're going to see a lot of great vodkas. I feel like I always tell artists, or even back in the business, it's like once you have the product is the cherry.
True.
So like, yo, once we get through all the bullshit, at least we know we do have a product and it is good.
Right.
Yes.
But the main thing is cutting through.
Cutting through
And
this.
honestly, you know, with you know, I can talk about the liquor business a little bit, and I can say this, you know, it does take hefty financial, you know what I
does,
mean,
man.
assistance to
It
keep just for operational, like just
Yes.
keep it rolling, you know.
Yes.
It's a
Right.
lot to it. It's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
So
And then another thing, I'm going to cut you
Go
off.
ahead.
What I'm learning, I found out that our brand is the first and only minority vodka brand to have ever come out of St. Louis.
I could totally see that.
Like,
sure.
Absolutely.
Nobody like ever.
Ever. No, ever.
So that's another.
The whole industry. I mean, you even see even the problems that even Puff's having, like
Yeah, so
with companies like
that's- oh my God.
Diageo and shit. Like,
Let's break that
yeah,
down.
yeah, I
So
can break-
what makes you so I don't know the industry.
Yeah, no,
I don't know.
yeah.
So what makes your vodka different than Diddy's vodka?
Okay. So
Ciroc, right?
yeah, Ciroc.
Yeah.
So this is the difference between mine and Ciroc's.
Yeah.
Ciroc base is a grape base, which he likes. Well, their brand likes to use Mozambique grapes. Those grapes are only made in France,
Right.
and they're refrigerated grapes that have frosted crystals on them. So what they do is they pretty much squeeze out the grapes and use the extract for the grapes. And what we have a corn-based vodka. Corn is actually natural for your body,
Right.
and it is a gluten-free product. That's what we have. And when you're mixing natural flavors with the corn-based vodka, that's what allow it to blend well. When you're mixing flavors with like a Ciroc, they like to use artificial flavors,
Right.
which has high fructose corn syrup in
Oh,
it.
yeah.
That's
Right.
what gives you the headache.
that hangover
Yes.
City. Yeah.
And with what we have, it does not give you a hangover. I'm telling you, it does not
Nah,
give you
it
a
doesn't,
hangover.
man.
Like you
It
could drink a shit ton of it. I mean, a lot of it.
Yeah.
And you'll wake up. It's that look when you look at the ceiling and make sure that you don't got that headache or that
Right.
spin feel.
Yeah.
You like, oh dang, I can't.
Man, it's a great
I ain't even
feeling.
got that. I like this. So
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
so that's the difference between us and Ciroc. And then another nitbit that I would like the people to know is when you're using a potato base and a wheat base vodka, and it's also in cognacs and in whiskeys, it's a specific compound component that's in there that's called congeners.
Yep.
The congeners is what gives you the headache when you're actually consuming those brands or those products. That's why using a corn base, it does not give you that what you don't want, which is that
Right.
headache or that hangover.
Right.
So I learning that and researching that and just letting the people know, just educating them about our brand and educating them about just the vodka category alone. And you need to kind of know those tidbits. So like if I were to pitch to an investor, I would let them know like how they'll say, okay, well, how do we get people to buy more than one bottle? People going to buy it just to support you, their first one, but how you
Right.
get them back? And then that's when I tell them that's how you educate them. Once you educate them about the product, people love to know about what they're consuming in their body.
Absolutely.
So they can go tell their other friends like,
Yep.
yeah, this is a corn-based girl.
Yep,
And it's
I ain't got no hangover.
Yeah, I ain't got no hangover.
So since we talking about your liquor,
Okay.
it's definitely time to taste the liquor.
Yeah, yeah,
It's definitely time to taste it. I want to see. I know,
yeah.
but I want the people to see me taste it, get the reaction, and I want them to see who you brought to the studio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Let
saying?
them come on in.
Yeah.
I definitely think this is a good experience for people that's trying to get into this business. You breaking it down for them, man. Ashley broke it down to me as far as the music business, as far as even the liquor. Like he made me the face of the liquor at one point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna post
Kind
them
of crossing
'cause-
it up with brands.
Yeah,
you know,
what
getting
I'm
it
saying?
hot.
Yeah.
He made me the face. So,
Yeah.
do you see yourself doing something like that with an artist, or
I do.
because
But in the
I
same-
want you to sponsor us now?
Yeah. No, I will sponsor y'all.
Yes,
I'm saying
yes,
all right,
Lord. Yeah.
I will sponsor y'all.
That's hard.
I have no problem with that. Like, I kind of want the brand to be its own star.
Gotcha.
Like I don't even want to put my face on it, but
Yeah.
I know I have to because
Yeah,
it's
you
the
got
baby.
you got to show it.
I feel like it's a good matchup
Yeah.
because of what you just said. I mean, there is a lack of representation of us in this industry.
Yeah, true.
And
It's
so
less than
they need to
1%,
they
guys.
need to see your face.
Yeah,
True.
They
yeah.
need to know it. I know that like that's what even got me with what's Uncle Nearest. That story got me. I tried it and I was like, you know what? I like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just
I don't
because
think I had that.
Uncle Nearest, I brought it here before.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, remember I told you it was like it's the lady who
Oh,
she-
yeah, you did.
she was for Jack Daniels. They ended up taking a recipe, but then they ended up giving her back
Yeah.
a brand.
And
Yeah.
that's a whole.
That's
nother-
hard.
Oh yeah, it go crazy in this business, you know.
Yeah, that's hard. I didn't know she's from here.
No, not
No,
from
no,
St.
she
Louis.
not.
No, it's just another
I think-
melanated
Another
person.
She's Barry Gordy's daughter.
That's hard.
She's somebody's daughter in the music industry to where his royalties, he used some of his royalties to help her.
To help propel it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gonna see all your liquor in videos.
Yeah, yeah, I'm already know it.
Hopefully this stick with like the R&B side.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, man.
'Cause
If I
Look,
see
so
a
look,
face
I'm
on it, it gotta be
These
R&B.
are I'm putting it out here.
Yeah.
SZA, ma'am,
Summer.
Summer,
Yeah.
holla at me.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
yeah.
this goes with your vibe. I am that type of individual. I listen to that type of music to get me in the creative
Yeah.
mindset. When I'm creating,
Yeah.
I either listen to SZA, Summer, Snow Allegra,
Yeah, definitely.
who else?
Yeah.
SZA, Summer, Snow Allegra.
You got her.
Yeah,
Oh,
her.
her.
You got
Yeah,
you
like
got some shit.
yeah, that's
Beyonce.
yeah. Actually, in my creative, I don't listen to Beyonce in my creative stage. I like to listen to real mellow,
Yeah.
like it's certain. I like acoustic guitars
Gotcha.
a lot.
Yes,
Gotcha.
Lord.
Like I love acoustic
Lord.
guitars, and it puts me in a different mindset to create.
Yeah.
That's what I say. Like,
Yeah,
hey, like
yeah.
shout out to like LMA, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
Shout out to Jason Tatum. Hey,
Yeah,
you got him one.
Jason-
Hey, they
hey.
was up at Napoli.
Yeah. Oh, they what? Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking
yeah,
about.
that's what I
Oh,
said.
Tatum.
Tatum in LMA. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
that's his lady. Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
All right, well,
So-
shoot, that's hard.
that's hard. Shout out
Hey,
St.
so-
Louis again.
So look, man, we got the mixology in here, man.
Yeah.
I definitely want to taste some stuff. I'm ready to drink.
Yeah,
bro.
come on.
You know,
Hey, let's do it.
Ash
So-
not drinking, but
But Ash gonna try this.
Yeah.
Okay,
for
all
my
right,
bro.
hold on.
Yeah,
That's dope. That's dope. See,
So,
that's what I
yeah.
love about Ash, man.
I got my mixologist Rodney. I brought him here to
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing,
make
Rodney?
sure that he
Yeah.
this. Let me tell you the story about me and Rod. So I met Rodney at Four Seasons. I always knew I wanted our brand to be a premium brand and be the high end spots.
Yeah.
I've always had that vision. So I started showing up at the Four Seasons, and then me and him kind of built this bond.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I felt comfortable enough, I said, "Hey, I got a brand that I own." He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yes, I got a vodka brand." He said, "Oh shoot, vodka brand." I'm like, "Yeah." And ever since then,
It's been up.
it's been up.
It's been up.
Yeah, man.
That's hard.
He's one of the main reasons why Four Seasons is the home base of Bennie Redd, to let
That's
everybody
hard.
know.
That's dope.
Four Seasons
that's
in
hard.
St. Louis and Four Seasons in Houston. And we're also working on the Four Seasons in Scottsdale,
Nice.
and Four Seasons in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh yeah.
But Houston and St. Louis, in Atlanta, Bennie Redd will be the home base of those specific places. But if it wasn't for him, working with me, he helped me create some of these cocktails.
Right.
So like I had the vision, and I knew what I wanted. But by him being in it day in and day out,
You brought it to life.
yeah, he brought it to life. And he
Yeah.
like, okay, Benny, okay, let's take that out,
Yeah.
but add this in. And I'm like, okay, I see what you're saying, but with this cocktail, let's add this, but take that out. He was like, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Right.
So yeah, we really build something great. So that's why he's my mixologist. So when you guys see me, majority of the time, you might see him too.
Yeah.
Like, cause I get back there now. I'll shake up a cocktail. but for the most part, I know everybody they have questions for me, want me to speak or whatnot. So I'll allow him to go ahead and do that.
So
yeah.
Yeah. As long as it ain't Apple.
No.
right.
No, it ain't.
What you
died
got?
this
You got an allergy, man?
Apple and peaches.
I ain't know that.
Bro, I will die.
What?
Like, now.
Damn.
Oh, you use peach snap? Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. If it's like that straight peach, I'm fucked. I'm fucked, y'all. Y'all gonna start seeing me. I'm like this shit gonna go crazy. Get a water on standby though, sure. I always looked at the
I
ingredients.
guess so. Yeah.
I always look. I'm like, I don't see apple. I don't see this. I don't see that. So I'll be cool, But if it's apple, I can't fuck with it. I'm scared.
Shit, after back in the day, man, them summer got nice.
Man, that's some. That's
Bro.
Man, listen, I had at our studio we had a warehouse closet that was like the half size of the studio. It was like filled with boxes of the Samagon and all that. Bro, listen, everybody to this day be like, man, what that Russian moonshine, man,
and it tastes a little bit like
Russian
tequila.
moonshine.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh man, that brought back
some
memories. Lord Jesus.
I know what they was because they'll always bring a
Man.
caseload of Spilka.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Good old Spilka, red stiletto.
Red stiletto, man. That was the days.
I met my wife on Spilka.
Yeah, you sure did. We had boxes and boxes of that.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Hey man, what's up with the mixology? I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready to get it going. So like, yeah, man.
So this one right here, this is the Naked Cosmo.
Okay.
Right here.
Yeah,
This right here is Naked Cosmo.
yeah.
Right, you can go ahead and break it down. Yeah, and tell them what's in this thing.
So traditionally, I guess like with Cosmo, you'll have maybe your vodka, maybe mandarin to kind of be like a little citrus.
Right.
From there, it's pretty much just like a standard vodka martini.
Oh,
With a
Nice.
little bit of cranberry juice to kind of give some color, give some
Oh.
a little bite to it. So I switched
Okay.
mine. He has the pear.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So his is complete already.
yeah.
All I literally got to do is like add some ice to it and it's good. But you know what I mean?
Well,
So for me,
shit.
all personal, I guess, like recipe is we use, I guess, like 2 ounces of Bennie Redd,
Yeah.
a little splash of simple syrup, a little splash of lime, and I do white cranberry just to keep it naked.
Nice. Well,
Nice.
give me a glass and let me get to going.
All right.
I drink out of glasses, not cups.
Okay.
So,
here,
hook
you can
me
ta-
up.
Here, you can take that one.
Yeah, for sure. I really hate cups. I don't
it's
know
all right.
why. It bothers, and it just fits right there with my cigars and stuff.
Yeah, I can just
Put
know?
me in a cup. You
Yeah.
can put me in a cup.
Yes, Lord.
Oh, that's nice looking, man.
That's beautiful, bro.
See, that's by the way, that's the difference between a bartender and a mixologist, by the way, y'all. Y'all see this?
yeah, you see?
This is
Yeah.
beautiful. Do you know what I mean? This is the way a cocktail should be made. All right.
and it looks great with the liquor and the cigars and
Yeah.
all that, you know. So that's amazing, man. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
You know,
Hey, yo, cheers, my man.
hey man, that's fire.
Oh, that's really good, guys. That's really good.
So yeah, that's one of the main ones that
Oh,
we.
that's really good.
Yeah.
Bro, what is, man, that is fire.
Hey,
Man, this man finna have me back on
Sheesh.
vodka, man.
Oh man.
yeah, man, me and him, we oh man, cause I had so originally, and I still do.
Yeah.
I have 39 different cocktails that I can create with Bennie Redd.
Right.
But in this industry, you don't want to have too many to where they got to make a decision to choose.
Right.
So you choose your top 5. So I use my top 5 that I can push in the different locations and spots that we
Right.
want to be in. Like I said earlier, we have Four Seasons, we have Ritz-Carlton, we have 801 Chop, local and fish.
Nice.
We have the Hilton Group. That's where my executive, Jamie, comes in. She's the concierge for the Hilton Group.
Nice.
Right.
So they have 21 locations, and they're actually building the 360 Westport.
Okay.
So we're going to make sure that Bennie Redd is there. So when they, do a soft launch, Bennie Redd will be there.
Hold on. So we got some. Wait, 360 bar is gonna be in Westport.
Yeah, they're going to be, yeah.
That's
they're
hard.
Yeah.
I live in Creve Court, so this is gonna
Yeah.
be. That's gonna be my new hangout.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be the
Shout out to
spot.
my new hangout.
Yeah. But yeah, so she helped with that because they have 21 locations. Then we got the Marriott, and then just like a lot of the local area bars and restaurants. And see what another thing people don't understand. Me being in this industry for so long, I also understand what cocktail matches what meat.
Yeah.
Got you.
So it's
Got you.
certain dishes that matches the cocktail.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
when you go into the high end spots, they'll say, "Well, I want this particular dish," and then the server can say, "Oh, well, you choose this dish. This is the cocktail. Like
Absolutely.
this is a
This
Naked
pairs
Cosmo.
well,
Yeah,
right.
the Naked Cosmo pairs well with this." And they say, "What's in the Naked Cosmo?" And then they'll break down what this is. Bennie Redd. It's a St. Louis brand, but
Yeah.
it's going to be nationally known.
Right.
But it started in St. Louis.
Absolutely.
So that's the great thing about it. Now, don't get me wrong, it's made in Florida, Newport Richey, Florida.
Okay.
I found shout out to my master distiller, Theo.
Okay.
Theo.
Shout out
He's
Theo.
a black chemist.
Man, we got So you
Like-
is this whole team?
Yeah,
melanin, or you got some?
it's I got some,
Yeah,
but
You got a little
this is
vanilla in
nice.
there,
yeah, I
too.
got a little vanilla.
It's all we got.
some
but no,
vanilla.
man.
But I like the key components. I like
Yeah.
this.
That's
So-
hard.
Yeah.
Like when you meet him, he got gold to win, but he's smart as, excuse my French, shit.
Love it. Yeah.
He is very,
Yeah.
very smart.
Yeah.
He understands the chemistry of everything.
Right.
That's dope.
Just-
Right.
That's just like when I let you taste the strawberry mango.
Yeah.
It was him, cause when he came to St. Louis and we had the conversation, he's like, "Okay, Benny, what's next? What we doing next?" I said, "Okay, well, I want strawberry mango. The reason why I want strawberry mango, I did a what you call a case study,
Mm-hmm.
and I asked my core people first, and then I asked other people,
Right.
what would be 2 flavors that you would want to taste together?"
Right.
And the very first flavor that everyone says, strawberry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the first thing that they say, strawberry and whatever else. So I
Gotcha.
said, okay,
so
gotta do strawberry.
So how would that? I know you got the other liquor that's about to come out. How would that bottle look?
That
If you can
bottle,
break down the bottle.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I know you got a bottle on the side.
Oh, yeah.
Let the people see you break down how that bottle.
so the
What you
bottle.
can do with it.
Oh, you talking about with the?
Yeah, with the top. Do you take
Oh,
shots with the
Yeah.
top?
So with this, so the next bottle that we're gonna do with our next double flavor is gonna be an all red bottle, and the rose is gonna be white. We're just gonna flip the
That's
concept.
smooth.
Yeah, that's nice.
Because women like 2 types of roses. They like white roses
And
and
red.
they like red roses.
Yes,
Yeah.
Lord.
So you start with the red to capture the attention, of the consumer, which is we're targeting women.
Right.
So then you come back with the red and the white rose. That's even more beautiful. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're gonna want to sit it on their bar, their karaoke cabinet, or whatever it is, and just let it just be beautiful.
Yeah.
And another thing too that people don't know is underneath it's a cork top,
That's hard.
and underneath the cork top you can do shots. It's 2 ounces in each cork top.
Right.
So so instead of you having to go get a shot glass, you can take the shot out of the cap of the Bennie Redd.
Nice.
That is fire.
So it's pretty much like a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so you ain't got to go do too much, and it just looks beautiful
Man,
the
you
way
put
that
your
is.
time into that bottle, bro. It is nice.
The bottle is man. That's the
Yeah.
market.
That
That's
is
the package.
hard.
You hear me?
That's what people gonna buy. Like, you know, a lot of people don't be knowing what they buying. They're like, man, I like the bottle.
Yeah.
I know I'm one of those guys.
Well, think
where
about
I
it
do
like
that.
this. We can even, but if you go back to even Puff,
Yeah.
like when Ciroc had been out years
Yeah.
before it got hot again,
So
right?
I can break that down.
Yeah.
So Ciroc came out actually in 2007. They went bankrupt in 2008. People don't know that. So the beginning, so like going into the second to the third business quarter of 2010, fourth quarter of 2009, going to the first quarter of 2010. That's when they brought on Diddy.
Yep.
They brought on Diddy to be the face of Ciroc.
Brand ambassador.
Yes, that's all he was
Yeah.
in the beginning.
Yeah.
But they knew that he was a marketing genius, and he has the Rolodex for people to be in the commercials and him do what he needs to do. It grew so fast that they had no choice but to give him a small amount of equity within Ciroc.
That is it.
So just to let everybody know, he's not the sole owner of Ciroc.
Oh no, not even close.
The sole owner of Ciroc, his name is Sebastian. Oh man, I gotta look it up real quick. I got it.
Yeah.
I got it in my notes. So, like
Yeah.
that's how deep I'm into. Like
Yeah, but that's a part of the game. People think that
Yes.
that Puff owns that, but Puff owns the new stuff that's out
Deleon.
that people aren't on
Yes.
right now.
Yes.
The ones he's
Yeah.
having problems with are the
Yeah.
ones that he actually owns.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not a lot of marketing behind
Well,
that.
allegedly, this is what I hear is
Right.
that Diageo is supposed to give him like a leg, right? Like where he was some kind of help. It's not just him on the
Yeah.
whole promo side of it.
Yeah.
Diageo is a multi-billion-dollar brand company. You know,
Yeah.
they own
Yes.
like most popular brands. You know,
So you got a new bottle, you got a new liquor you just brought in.
Yeah.
Break that one down for
Okay.
me.
Yeah. So here's the second cocktail that we got.
That shit looks
Which one?
fire.
Okay. This one right here is the Benny 13.
Benny 13.
Benny 13.
Yeah, Benny 13.
All right, break this
is-
one down.
So a Benny 13 is nothing but a French 75, but we take certain components out to ignite the peach and pear of the Bennie Redd. So and we use pretty much like champagne. What else we use? We use the champagne, rosé champagne. So if you ever make a Benny 13, do not get brut champagne.
Yeah.
It dries out the flavors in Bennie Redd. Get a rosé, rose, ding ding ding, rose.
Right.
So the rose ignites the peach and pear flavor.
My shank feel.
The rosé ignites the flavors in the peach and pear.
Yeah.
And then we also put what else we do with the 13? Oh, and simple syrup and like lime or lemon, or I'm glad I didn't do it, but apple juice. Like I'm glad we did. Yeah. I'm glad we did do it. Yeah. But no, and in all actuality, Bennie Redd, well, the Benny 13 is actually sensational with the apple juice.
My wife would taste that one.
Yeah, and the reason why it's good with the apple juice is
Yeah.
because the apple juice actually cuts out the acidity of the champagne.
Right.
And it allows it to blend well with the vodka, the champagne, and the apple juice.
yeah, okay.
Well, let's see, man.
yeah,
Once
take-
y'all get y'all's, you know,
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna taste it. Look how beautiful that looks, man.
Oh, there,
I'm not making this at home. I have it at the studio. Shouts out to
Can you give me another
Unplugged.
cup, please? Yeah.
Yeah, man. You
Thank you so much, man.
You definitely got something going, bro. Like this shit is nice. This is
Yeah, man.
nice.
I feel like I've been feeling this. Our city does not have anything to really hold on to from our culture. You get what I'm saying? Like, now, don't get me wrong. Nelly did just come out with Mo Shine.
Yes,
yeah,
he did.
Mo Shine. Yeah.
Shout out to Nelly for coming
good.
out with his
Shout out to
Mo Shine.
Nelly.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, we don't have a premium product from our city. So now that we have like soccer
Yep.
and we have baseball and we
Yeah.
have hockey, so we have people coming in and out of St. Louis. They just come in to enjoy the sports teams.
Right.
But me, I want to give them something else to enjoy, which is a product that's from here where they can go back home and say, hey, I had this product called Bennie Redd, and that stuff was amazing.
Right.
That's awesome.
So
Right.
that's where my mindset is. And my mindset also is legacy. I'm about legacy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to break down the name Bennie Redd. So everyone calls me Benny, but my real name is Benyea, like the pastry in New Orleans.
That is hard. I never knew that.
Yeah, my real name is Benyea. Everybody calls me Benny.
That's player, bro. That's
And
player.
my dad name is Benny, and his dad name is Benny.
Fuck my mama named me Robert for.
And so when we said the red stands for the bloodline of my family, of the men in my family.
I like that.
So when it's time for me to transition, my father's name will be left, my name will be left, and my grandfather's name will be left. And my brothers and my nephews will be able to pretty much keep this legacy going
Keep it going.
by keeping the name uphold. Now, don't get me wrong, my daughters, they're going to pretty much take off the business side. 'Cause
Absolutely.
I'm going to teach them the ins and outs. But the men in the family are going to keep that Bennie Redd bloodline name
Right.
just going.
Gotcha.
So you mentioned your daughter. So I read something about you. You are making a cognac as well.
Yeah.
And using your daughter's
man.
names.
No, so I'm with the cognac. Oh man, that would hit a little different.
Yeah.
So a good close friend of mine, he was a brother to me. His name was JB. His real name Jerron Butler. Shout out to him. He passed away like 7 years ago. But it was him and my lady, she's my wife now. They were the same day. This is how I knew this was for me.
Right.
Earlier that day, I had got a contract sent to me from an arena team. And that arena team tried to pay me kibbles and bits. And my wife was like, nah, you you need to focus on that, focus on the vodka and see what happened.
Right.
So I was like, all right, cool.
They know best, right?
Yeah, they do. So then that same day, that night, I met with JB and we had a deep conversation, and he was explaining to me, he said, bro, the type of passion that you have, the drive that you have, the ambition that you have, apply it to the vodka and just see what happens.
Yeah.
And when I made that decision, this is what's happening now to this day.
Right.
Because him and my queen they pushed me to do it. So the cognac, he loved cognac. He was a Hennessy guy.
I got you.
He was a Hennessy dude.
Yeah.
So to make sure that I keep my word to him and to keep everything going, I'm going to name the cognac after him, which is going to be called J. Butler's.
Okay.
And then my daughters, I'm going to name the champagne because I'm going to do a champagne as well. I'm going to name the champagne after my daughters.
Okay. Nice.
But yeah, that cognac is going to be just as special to me as the Bennie Redd
That's
because
Bennie Redd, right.
that was my brother. Like he was younger than me, but he had an old soul.
Yeah.
And he never judged me. Like we never had like an argument or a disagreement.
Yeah.
Like none of that. So I got to keep his legacy going by creating a spirit for him to keep his spirit going.
Yep. I like
Yeah,
that.
that's hard.
So
That's hard.
I can't wait to kind of do that one. That one.
When do you see that coming?
I'll do that probably within the next couple of years.
Okay.
Because I want to make sure that, I'm known for pushing Bennie Redd out. So then when I come out with when I tap into the other category, which is the cognac,
Right.
people are familiar with me, knowing that I know the industry.
Absolutely.
So I don't want to oversaturate with all these different brands and they don't even know me and they don't know
Right.
what I bring to the table to the industry.
Right.
So I want them to know I bring value to this industry.
Mm-hmm.
So when I come with that was going to be a little different for me.
So where do you see yourself in the next, I'll say 2 years. I don't want to say 5 years. 2 years.
2 years,
Yeah.
I see us pretty much hitting a lot of states. So me knowing the business and knowing the tricks and trade, I only want to start out with like 2 to 3 states.
Right.
That's fair.
So I can
To make your dent.
so I can have a pulse on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I say within the next 2 years, the way that it tastes and the way that it looks, I'm thinking we may go national in 2 years.
In 2 years, that's hard.
We probably be in at least 25 to 30 states.
You know, I have a question. With your brand, are you trying to stay in the game, or are you like one of those people who could potentially get paid by like one of these companies for your brand to get absorbed?
Well,
because of course, once you make
Yeah.
enough waves out here, that's
Yeah.
going to happen
Yeah,
naturally,
yeah.
right?
so I do have an exit strategy,
Okay.
but I'm smart about my exit strategy. Like, I ain't gonna get deep into it, but
I got you.
I know this spirit industry.
Yeah,
I know what they will do to a brand.
absolutely.
That I know they will take your face off
Oh yeah,
and kill something.
yeah. They'll kill some just to get it out the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I know this is that type of brand that they may try to kill,
right.
but I'm smart enough to know contractually how to keep this going.
Absolutely.
So that's another thing they don't like to when I have certain conversations with them.
Well, of course, because when you're dealing with an investor, all they care about is bottom line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
they know
yeah.
this is good enough to
Definitely.
get
Yeah.
pushed
Yeah.
out. Because what happens is that a bigger company comes, the
Yeah.
whales come, right?
Right.
And then of the markets, they'll be like, wait a minute, my let's say my Grey Goose sales are in Missouri are down by like why? Like what's going on there?
That's exactly what they'll
That's
do.
exactly what happens.
Prime example. I'm putting this out here in the universe because I can foresee it. What's going to happen is, so I'm in a niche. I'm in a double flavor category. When I first started in like 2012, 2013, I was far ahead of my time.
Okay.
Right.
Now, starting 2017, Kettle One started playing with double flavors.
Yep.
After Kettle One, now Grey Goose has double flavors. And after that, Belvedere has double flavors. So what that let me know was I already knew what was going to happen before
Absolutely,
it
you were ahead
happened.
of the game. Yeah.
But by me not having the capital or not really having the resources at the time,
Right.
of course they're going to come out with it before.
Oh
I
yeah,
do.
of course.
Yeah. But I know they're going to try to get me out of the way.
Oh yeah.
Right.
100%.
I'm telling you, it's going to be.
Product's too good, by the way. That and by the way, in this business, that's a compliment because
Yes,
what it
it-
does,
yes, it is.
right?
It
What
is.
it means is that your product is good enough to make a market share in denture,
Yep.
to where a big known brand feels threatened by you.
Yeah.
That's what
Yes.
that means.
That's,
Yes,
that's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So look, I'm not going to say the name,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna speak about. So I got a call probably 3 months ago, and this particular brand or rep for this brand, he went to the website. He got my number to my other phone, and he was just like, "Yeah, is this is this Benny?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is he." They was like, "Yeah, this is Todd from such and such."
Right.
I'll tell y'all off the air who it was.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Hey, how you doing?" He's like, "Yeah, so do you have distro yet?" And I'm like, "I'm actually in talks right now with 3."
Right.
So what he was doing was picking my brain to
Yeah.
see
Where you can fit in, right?
what were not where he can fit in, where they can try to dominate over the brand.
Oh.
So he was at Four Seasons,
Okay.
and I keep at least 3 to 4 bottles at Four Seasons, even though we don't have distro yet.
Gotcha. You just make sure.
I'm locked into the point where I keep 3 or 4 bottles at Four Seasons.
I gotcha.
So what, again, like we all know, what captured his attention was the bottle.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, for
So
sure.
yeah, and they told me, he's asking about the bottle. He's like, well, what is that? And then they broke down what it is, where it's
Right.
from,
Right.
who am I,
Right.
and he tasted.
Right.
And when he tasted, they said that's when they said that's exactly he got on his phone
Yeah.
and started making calls.
Oh,
He started making calls like
that's dope.
like
I love
yeah,
competition.
he
But I'm gonna tell you something. There, like before this meeting and before me putting 2 and 2 together, like this caught my eye and my attention. I would always be like, I always see this brand. I'm like, man,
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
What is it? Like what it makes me inquire because I tell people that's the very first step of marketing.
Yeah.
We want people to ask a question.
Yep.
What is that? Because at that point you've already won the game. If people
Right.
can actually sift through their brands they typically call at the bar and all the other brands and bottles out there for them to be like, wait, I have a question. So like, what is this right here?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was taught that's called a conversation piece.
Yep, conversation piece.
So we made sure that the bottle is a conversation piece.
Yep.
Hey man, that's
And
dope.
we
This
wanted
is
to make
dope.
sure that it's tall. It's too tall to put on the bottom shelf.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have
You
to
have
put
to put it up in the
e-
premium.
either premium
Yeah.
or eye level.
Yeah, well, eye level.
So you made it that way,
Yeah.
just so.
So you can't put me at the bottom.
Right, you ain't finna be down. You
No.
know what I'm saying? Right.
Yeah, you're not
right.
gonna put me at the bottom.
That is
It's
that
too
is
beautiful
amazing.
to be put at the bottom.
And by the way, guys, this is way too good a vodka to be
No, it
anybody's
really
well.
is.
Like,
It really is. And,
Yeah.
and I'm going to tell you, and we got the mixologist back in here. I am feeling something.
You're feeling sensational.
I'm feeling
and
something.
then what Future said, sensational.
You
sensational.
know, with the cigar, and usually, you know, you drink scotch and stuff with cigars, but I'm not going to lie, man. This tastes good with a cigar.
Yes.
I'm back, babe. I'm back next week. Oh, that's
Yeah.
so
I
bad,
miss him
guys.
drinking, bro.
Yeah.
He is so weird when he's not drinking.
I've been cool, right?
He's been weird, bro.
Have I
Like-
been cool?
Like we'd go
Have
to a
I been
bar.
cool?
We went to a
Alright.
bar and like he didn't have a drink, and I was like, "Hey, bro, I'm ready to go.
You like, get me
Like,
out of
we
here.
gotta go. Like I don't even want to be with you.
Okay.
I'm cool." So what are we about to drink now?
All right, man. Actually, this is a twist on, and I actually did a surprise for bro.
That's
Okay.
hard.
Okay, nice.
See, he surprised me. See, that's like when you're a mixologist, that's what we do. That's what we do.
But no, man, this is called a Benito.
Okay.
A Benito.
Benito.
We got a Benito.
That shit look like we about to go to the Bahamas.
Yeah, buddy.
You know, traditionally it's a twist on a Benito.
Yes, Lord.
That use just like rum, a little mint, a little cinnamon, a little lime, just kind of like.
Oh, yeah.
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 Breezy.
Yeah.
I did a surprise with this and did like, you know, a little thing with it. So I actually used butterfly pea powder. It's actually an extract from the actual flower.
Yeah.
And what's so cool about it is it kind of does some cool stuff when it's actually, you know, so I guess.
You about to light it up?
No, so what
Oh.
it actually changed color. I know it's kind of weird to kind of see it up in here, so that's a very dark blue, but if you add, I guess, like some acidity to it, some lime, this, that, and the third, it changes the whole color up. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to see up in here, but it goes from a very dark blue to a very nice pink. But most definitely, bro, I want you to try that first.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just came up with a new one,
See?
Benito.
This is
Benito, bro.
this is. By
That's
the way, I
hard.
want to express this. This is what it's about. This is mixology.
Give me a cup.
Like this is what it's about.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah. You can taste the mint in it.
Oh, I like man.
Yes.
Ooh, man, with this cigar right
Yeah,
now.
you can
With
taste
this
the
cigar
mint.
will
Yeah.
be perfect.
He said
And
perfect.
then the club soda. Yeah,
You got the club in there. That's hard.
yeah, man. Hey, Bennie Redd, I'm telling you,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Let me go to.
gotta
You
try
know,
this
I
one.
usually
I gotta
don't do
try this
cuffs,
one.
but Hey man, let's take a
He
shot.
said, "I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this."
Hey,
Yeah.
I want to see. I
Yo,
want my
man,
shit
shout
to
out.
look like that next time.
Yeah, all
that,
right, I got you.
that shit looks beautiful. I'm drinking out of this fucking cup.
Oh yeah, that's good.
That is fire, man. That's my favorite one.
The Benito?
That's my favorite one.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That is fire. God. Yo,
That's
man. You need another investor.
Yeah, hey,
no shit.
hey, the door is.
Do you
hey,
need somebody else? I would sell this studio to, you know what I'm saying? God.
Hey, guys, the music business. Hey, man, look. Hey, man, good luck to all y'all endeavors.
my God.
Y'all future.
That is fire.
I'm
dude.
hopping out the game.
Benito.
Yeah, Benito. That's
He
what he
just
just
made
said.
that on the spot. man.
Yeah, that's why I have a mixologist.
The
Because
boy-
like that's when you're a mixologist, that's where the creativity comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you feel it,
Yeah.
you do it.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Just like in music, like
Yeah.
it's certain sounds, and certain feels
Yeah.
that artists will get
Yeah, for sure.
and be like, I'm feeling this one. Like,
If an artist come with Benito type flavor, I'm putting $1 million behind it. Promise you. Easily. That shit is fire.
yeah, hey, that is,
Favorite.
hey, right on ride. That's that.
You
Yeah,
can taste the mint, the
Oh,
club. I'll even taste the goddamn leaf in it.
yeah,
I
that's what
ain't
I'm
even-
saying. For real. And what makes
the
it
leaf
so,
hit hard.
what even makes it even so better,
Yeah.
you don't even taste the Bennie Redd in it. That's how
Yeah.
dope it is. Like, you can mix it with them.
You can mix with anything.
Yeah, man. That's
Yo, man, you are a genius.
no, that,
You're not a nerd. You're a fucking genius.
No, that
I've been
was-
trying to figure out why you called yourself a nerd
Yeah.
since we started the show.
yeah,
But I get it. But I want you to understand, bro. Like,
that was God.
you
man.
are a genius, bro.
That was God. That wasn't me, man. I just
Sheesh.
I was just trying to figure out what else am I good at. So it was
I know what your purpose is.
yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
God,
no,
but
this
I
is-
know what your purpose
Yeah,
is.
like this. I figured out
I'ma
this.
tell you
This
right
is
Found
now.
your purpose for
yeah,
sure.
You
yeah.
found your purpose.
I figured it out. I was like, this is it right here. This
Oh
is my
man,
purpose.
it's hard.
Man.
Hey man, you have turned this thing into something amazing. And if you get rid of him,
No, I ain't gonna never get rid of him. Like when I
he need to
travel,
have some equity.
no, like when
You
I
need a manager.
when I
CEO Solo goes to
hey,
work.
right.
Oh my God.
When I travel, when I start traveling across the globe,
Yeah.
almost definitely, I will let them know. Excuse me, I'm sorry. You can remove your bartender. I have my
have my
mixologist
own.
in,
Oh yeah.
I have my guy.
and he will make.
We're gonna call him the guy.
Yeah, the guy. I have my guy.
The guy.
The guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna make all the cocktails.
He got a different name, the guy.
The guy. Okay.
Like, hey, can I get one of those in that glass?
yeah.
Yeah, you can take the. Yeah, I want one of those.
Yeah.
They can taste everything else, bro. I'm gonna sip on that.
Yes, sir.
I want that. That is amazing, bro. Like, probably my top favorite drink.
Okay.
And I am since I met Ashley, I've been drinking.
Okay.
Shout out to me.
Shout out to Ashley because I wasn't drinking at all at first. I was drinking like Moscato.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was drinking, you know, whatever I can find with Moscato, pink Moscato, whatever. I was drinking that. And,
Nah.
and Ash was like, you know what? I'm gonna give you some other liquor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn you up a little bit. I'm gonna turn you to a boss.
Yeah. So and then like when me and Ashley was discussing, so it's 3 vodkas that I like to drink.
Yeah.
If it's not mine and I don't have any on me, the number one selection that I choose is Stoli Elite.
Amazing.
It's like water.
It's literally like water.
Like it
It makes me question, like, how do I even make this?
yeah, like it's oh my gosh. Then my second is Belvedere.
I agree.
And then my third is Kettle One.
I agree. Those are all 3 of my favorites.
Hey man, you know what's dope about you? You're not a hater.
No. Why
You're
would
not
I be,
a
man?
hater,
Yeah,
bro.
nah, man,
I was
this-
waiting to see if you was gonna. I ain't say nothing.
Yeah, no.
But I was waiting to see if you was gonna promote another vodka.
Yeah, I have no problem with that because at the end of the day, again, what I said earlier, it is 43% of the world's economy,
That
bro.
is hard.
I can't.
You probably my favorite person, bro.
Oh, right on, bro. Like I can't. My spirit won't allow me to be a hater, bro.
Oh, nah.
I can't.
Nah, we abundant over here.
Yeah, like it don't make no sense. What does it look like me knocking down a brand and then any flaw that they may find, which there's not many, but they may try to find in my brand,
Right.
they'll put it out there in the universe. See, he's talking bad about this, and look at this. This is not right, and that's
Yep,
not right.
yep.
I don't want that type of energy on my brand.
None.
I don't want that. No. So I
agree.
put nothing but positivity as much as I can put out.
Yeah.
Put nothing but positivity out there in the air, in the universe. And if they want to do some collaborations, we can collab because my don't get me wrong, I have real strong resources.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you collaborate with an even bigger brand,
Oh, yeah.
it opens up the door for you more.
I agree.
So I'm not finna, close the door on mine. No.
Right.
Hell no. Excuse my French.
That's dope, man.
And then then I wanted to so I say top of the years when I really got going.
Okay.
We started with the we got invited to a Super Bowl party.
Uh-huh.
Lee Steinberg, which is
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes' agent.
Okay.
He throws a pre-Super Bowl party every year. And one of my guys that's a resource, shout out to Sean Starr in Houston. He's real close and affiliated with Steinberg. So he was telling Steinberg, like, hey, no, you're gonna want this. But Steinberg really doesn't drink.
I got
But
you.
he let his people drink it, and they
Right.
were like, holy shit, like, no, this is it.
Right.
So man, but I was so happy that opportunity came. But when you're happy, then you gotta weather the storm. Then
Right.
Yeah.
I had some mishaps, not on my end, but the product not getting there in time.
yeah,
It was
things
just,
happen
oh
in
my
business.
God, man, it was.
Yeah.
I had my stomach hurting. I was like,
Yeah.
what is going on? But when it finally got there, we were the brand that everybody wanted to drink. Like, we came at the right time to where we was just giving out bottles. I was like, forget a cocktail. Here's a bottle for you. Here's a
Right.
bottle for
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So now,
Y'all sit and think about this.
Yeah, yeah.
Go.
So it was more memorable
Right.
for us being there, giving bottles out versus just letting them just try like different cocktails. So that's how we really kicked off the year, and then, pretty much after that, then I was getting calls like crazy, and then it kind of slowed down, but that's when I was waiting on that distro aspect, and people don't know like how pivotal getting distribution is to your brand.
Oh, yeah. It gets
Like
it
the
going.
industry.
Oh,
Yeah, like it.
Because distribution channels have areas sold up. So
Yes, they
like,
do.
Right. So like as far as like you said, like as far as deliveries to all the service bars, certain
Yeah.
distribution. I think in St. Louis, what do we have? Like two, right?
Yeah, we have two main ones.
Right, two main ones. You got
which is-
major.
Yeah, no,
and then
actually, it's Breakthrough now.
really breakthrough.
Yeah,
and
Breakthrough
then,
and Southern Glacier.
in English. Yep,
Yeah.
Glacier, yep.
So yeah, Breakthrough got bought out. Well, major brands got bought out by Breakthrough because the husband of that company, he passed away.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
and the wife, she pretty much was like, it's too much for me.
Right.
So she sold it to Breakthrough, which is the second largest distribution company in the U.S.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So we're actually having discussions and conversations with them right now as we speak.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so
That's awesome.
I would love.
Oh,
them to-
yeah.
yeah, because
It's only right. I mean, you're on your way. I mean, you're gonna get your distro situation.
Yeah.
So what type of advice do you give to somebody that's trying to get into
this.
the liquor business, the spirit business?
Okay, I'll say this first and foremost: you gotta have very, 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 very thick skin
True.
because you're gonna have a lot of no's before you get a yes.
That one yes though.
That's all you need.
Whew.
But when you hear so many no's, it kind of wears on you as time goes on. So
Right.
then you start questioning, is this for me? Am I in the right? Am I
Right.
What is it? So then, like, soon as you kind of let off, like, okay, I'm about to get ready to kind of just transition to something else. If you get someone to give you a call about it, it's meant for you.
Yep.
It may not be the call you're looking for, but it's the call that confirms you're in the
got
right.
something.
Absolutely.
you
You're going in the
got
right
something,
direction. Yeah.
And then have a lot of capital.
Oh, yeah. That's
I'm gonna
key.
say that again.
Yeah.
Have a lot of capital because you know you're gonna come out. So what people don't understand is like when you want to create your own, let's say, bottle. In the U.S., I'm gonna give y'all some gems. So in the U.S., if you want to create your own bottle, they'll say it's gonna cost you between $27,000 to $42,000 to do your own bottle mold, and you have to do a minimum of 50,000 bottles.
I got you.
Whoa.
Minimum. But what they're doing is solidifying that bread. You can bypass them and interact with different bottle companies in China, Africa, or India.
Got you.
You make the calls. You'll bypass the middleman. Bypass the middleman. And I guarantee you, I'm not going to put the number out there, but I guarantee you, once you interact with them, you won't, that number will be so less. You'll be like, I got that in my savings right now. Like honestly.
Yeah.
And then you also have to understand the import-export part of it. You have to pay a tax to the U.S. and a tax to whatever country you're going to do business with.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, like,
Sure.
people don't know that aspect of it.
Thank
Then you
kindly,
also have to
the
understand
guy.
you got to pay the containers.
Yep.
People don't know you got to pay for the containers. So when you have a certain amount of bottles being mass produced, you have to pay for the containers.
Yep.
Like, you got to know all those small entry. And I learned this on my own. Nobody taught me none of this. It was through trial and error.
Right.
Then you have to have a broker. You can't even call them to get the containers. You have to find a broker to broker your container and broker your bottles to get to the States.
Oh, man.
So, like, these are the things that are not taught to us.
Right.
But I don't mind giving out these gems because if you want to do it, those are the steps you got to take. You got to find a broker. You got to make sure you have your costs ready to go for the containers, your costs ready to go for mass production, your costs for import, export for whatever country you're dealing with and the U.S. Like I said, I wasn't taught none of that. Like, I'm thinking in my mind, okay, I found the bottle company. Okay, all I need to do is get the bottles mass produced and then get them shipped over here.
Right.
Boy, I had a rude awakening when I tried to do it. It's like, yeah, you got to also pay for the containers.
He was like, hold on,
Yeah,
that's
like,
another such and such thousand.
Yeah, that's going to average between 27 to 37,000
Oh, my goodness.
for 2 containers. And then at the time that I was doing everything was pandemic time.
Yeah.
So everything was even higher.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm
More
saying.
difficult.
Like, oh my God, it was difficult. But then you also have to understand where you want your product to be made at and in. Like, in Florida, you don't have to pay a city tax.
Okay.
You only pay a state tax.
Okay.
And you don't have to pay a luxury tax. So that's why I get my products made in Florida. If I was to get it made here in Missouri, I have to pay state tax, city tax, and luxury tax.
Oh, my goodness.
So then you also have to know before you even, soon as the distillery fills your bottle, they charge you, let's say you got 80 proof, that's $2.13 per bottle fed tax you pay per bottle.
Okay.
And if you do a flavor vodka, that's 70 proof, that's $167 per bottle fed tax. Like, you got to incorporate all that.
Yeah.
Then you have to incorporate what they're going to charge you to fill the bottle, seal the bottle, and ship the bottle.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, you just have to know all those different things. And, like, I was blessed enough to have the wherewithal again to do it and really, like I always say, I'm a nerd, so I like to be tapped into understanding what I'm getting into.
Right.
So I have no problem with somebody coming to me and asking me, okay, what would be the first step? This, that, and the third. May cost you a little fee for my consulting.
You gotta.
Oh yeah.
Gotta do that.
But I have no problem with giving you the game, man.
yeah.
Right.
Nothing's free, man.
Yeah, no, it ain't, man.
You know.
It's gonna cost something.
Yeah.
It's gonna cost something.
Yeah, so
That's the truth.
I'm not gonna lie, man. This drink. What is it called again?
is it a Benihana? No, a Benito. I'm sorry, a Benito.
But I like the Benihana too. That's
Yeah,
all.
I might have to. Yeah, I might have to. I'm
I
gonna play
am
with
feeling
them.
this motherfucker. I am not gonna lie. But I definitely want to see you go far with this, man. So anything that you need from us, you know, you always gonna see Bennie Redd on the shelf
Absolutely.
at the studio.
Yes.
Especially in every episode, we will have a bottle or four
Yep.
in every episode where it's showing you this is what you need to be drinking. It's smooth.
Yeah.
It's for the ladies.
It really is. And I know,
this
like,
is for the guys, right?
yeah, I'm gonna
This
say,
shit
yeah,
is
like
amazing.
the fellas. I know, like, a lot. Sometimes they be like, man, it's kind of sweet, man.
It's not, though.
It's kind of sweet. So that's why I come up with the different cocktails that they can drink or we can drink.
Absolutely.
You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying? So you can say, okay, I do want Bennie Redd, but sometimes it may taste a little sweet to me for that day. But okay, do this cocktail.
Right.
And then, okay, now I taste Bennie Redd, but I don't taste it. Ain't sweet. Yeah, I like this right here. So
if
yeah,
they have a Benihana,
no,
Benito.
Benito. Yeah,
I'm a
Benito.
see. This is gonna mess me up. Now.
Yeah, no,
I'm
a
there.
Benito.
I'm on like right now. I'm at a 9.5. As far as my mind.
Okay, okay.
But at the end of the day, bro, this is amazing, man.
Yeah.
You definitely got something dope. You have everything. You got a team. You got the city behind you.
Man, I appreciate that. You know,
Now we just need to see it in every store, every spirit store, every grocery store. We need to see Bennie Redd everywhere.
man,
And so
It's coming.
I'm telling all the investors that's thinking about it, that watch the show, get behind this, man. You would not lose. You won't lose.
yeah, because I do know
You won't lose.
and,
at
and,
all.
and like my team and the people that really, mess with me, they be on my butt because they're all saying it's about being visual,
Right.
like creating content and whatnot. And see me, I'm on the business side of like the profit margins.
Yeah.
Okay, what is it gonna cost to get over here? Okay, what is it gonna cost to do this and the cost to do that? So I don't get an opportunity all the time to be caught in the moment of
Right.
what it's looking like. 'Cause I hold my head down and just keep working and
Right.
figuring it out how we can level up.
Right.
Yep.
Because in my mind, I do see our brand being on yachts and
Yeah, definitely.
And
Oh,
like-
yeah.
like-
Oh, it's a luxury
like-
brand.
I see all that. I can really see it, but I just
Yeah.
want to make sure I have the right capital behind me to back it to where it goes where it needs to go.
Yeah.
I don't want it to. I don't want it to be underfunded.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because
no.
I did everything I could,
Yeah.
financially for out of my pocket.
Yeah.
People don't understand. Over $250,000. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yo, that's
bruh.
crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
that's
like
crazy.
that's a lot out of
Yeah.
my and I'm only 3/4 there.
I would have gave up at 20,000.
Yeah,
I'm too cheap, bro.
So me just really diving into it and
Mm.
sacrificing a lot of time with my family, a lot
Yeah.
of just mental strain, and doing it a lot, by myself. Like I've had people come in, and I delegate responsibilities out.
True.
But then that's where the entitlement it comes in. Like, well, I did this and I did that, so I think I should be taken care of.
Right.
Right.
And now I'll do the greatest that I can, and then if they feel like that they're not compensated enough, then they back out.
Right.
But then they'll try to come back in.
Too late.
Yeah, because they'll see like, oh wow, he's steady going without me. Yeah, this is my baby. Like before you came, I did everything.
Yep.
Like I was doing everything.
Yep.
No, you know, so it was things that I lacked in because I was pretty much doing everything.
Everything.
Absolutely.
Right.
But I got to the point to where I know the brand is going to be and go where it's going to go. So I start delegating that responsibility to the people that actually believes in the brand.
That's it.
Right.
You know,
That's it.
you like you can believe in me, but believe in the brand and know it's going to next level up, and you want to be a part of it when the next level's up.
I
Right.
agree.
So
Man, listen. I am pretty drunk here. I'm not gonna lie. I feel it.
I'm glad.
The
We
guy,
did our job.
The Benito.
Yes,
I said it
the
right this
the
time.
Benito. Yes.
That is my favorite drink. I'm not gonna lie. That shit tastes like that Kool-Aid that you used to have when you was a kid with
Oh,
mint
man.
in it.
Yeah.
That is an amazing drink. You got something. I want to see Bennie Redd go far. You from St. Louis, bro. I'm behind you.
Yeah,
Whatever you
man.
need from us, man, we are here.
I want to put our city in other cities. That's how I look at it.
Do it like the music, bro. Work this mud like the music, man. Get out
Yeah.
here, find some people.
He's doing it. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You got the right meetings and the right things happening.
Yeah.
You're gonna be all right.
So we're gonna end the show, man.
Okay.
We got Bennie Redd with some of the best vodka. This is one dude that brought his own mixologist here. The guy.
The guy.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely,
guy's different,
absolutely,
bro.
man. The product is impressive.
Yeah.
Just to give you your flowers while you're here. You're impressive. You're an impressive CEO.
Yeah.
I wish you
man.
well. I see nothing but great success for this brand and for yourself. And you have a great team and
Yeah.
a great mixologist here working with you. And definitely, we're gonna probably have to talk off camera. Like
Yeah.
I like this.
Oh, yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, we gonna talk.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna definitely talk. So definitely salute. I guess is there anything else before we wrap?
This is CEO Soulo, man. The thing that I will say today is just focus on making sure you understand your brand and your purpose.
Yeah.
Understand your brand and your purpose, and once you figure that out, man, you'll be fine with whatever you're doing with your life, man. Stay focused. And Ash, you got something?
Well, I would just say this. I pretty much just kind of wrap, but I will definitely say, let people know. Do you have a website anywhere where people can probably like order the brand and?
Yeah, so my website is BennieReddVodka.com. Our social is official Bennie Redd Official, and then you can also contact me on my personal is I am Benyea on Facebook and as well as Instagram.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just reach out to me. I'll interact with you and let you know what's going on and whatever else you want to know.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you.
Yo, this is the breakdown. This part was broken down for the liquor, for the vodka.
Liquor, branding, marketing. Honestly,
Yes.
you can use these same aspects, I feel, in any field and probably see some level of success. So definitely take the tidbits and the knowledge from this. If you do have an affinity for getting into these types of businesses, you got to see a real CEO and what
Yeah.
it actually takes and the
Yeah.
real capital that it takes and the real networking that it takes to get your brand off the ground. So
We out.
we out.
We out.